Richard, you wrote a piece for ctv.ca, and you said that when it comes to choosing a new GG, the options are limited. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think that, at this point in time, obviously, this is a very difficult role to take on, given the issues that are at Rideau Hall. It's going to be requiring someone that rebuilds the institution. I think, that the number of different duties that the Governor General has to take on, the linguistic requirements, that, requires a full bilingual person. And I think, you do want someone who's at a point in their career where this is the last job that they're going to take. So there's a whole range of issues: the foreign affairs angle, the role with defense, the invasion of privacy to some extent, which has been an issue for Madame Payette, certainly in this, and taking this job during a pandemic where it's not going to be exactly the ways people may wish to do the job. Those are all going to be factors that are going to really limit the pool that they can actually consider.
What makes a successful Governor General?
I think most of all, it's someone who really is prepared to see it as a period of service to Canada. They're there to serve the broader public good in a selfless way. They may be able to promote some personal priorities and some personal issues that they're interested in, but fundamentally, they are at the call of the constitutional requirements. They're at the call of public events. They're at the call of the many organizations that are associated with Rideau Hall. It's not something you can simply put your own views forward, and that's the whole job. And I think that's been part of the problem. I think we have to sort of see this job as the ultimate public servant, the ultimate diplomat, and the ultimate servant of the constitutional structure of Canada.
Do you think potential candidates would be scared off by all of the scrutiny that will be put upon them now, if in fact they were interested in being the Governor General, Richard?
I think it's going to give some people some pause because of the issues that have arisen. I think there's no doubt that Rideau Hall as an institution, the staff there, are in a pretty bad situation in terms of their own, certainly from the number of people that have left, the hollowing out of the institution, which this report makes clear, and anyone who's been an observer of the situation understands that. So that's going to be a factor. I think the pandemic is also another factor, taking a position like this and maybe not being able to connect with Canadians in the way you want to. So I think all of those factors are really going to make this a bit of a poison chalice. That said, I'm sure there's some people who feel they're up to the challenge.
At what point does the Queen become involved in the next choice?
Well, the Prime Minister will undertake a process at his discretion. It could include checking with opposition leaders. It has in the past. Wise Prime Ministers in the past have at least chatted with opposition leaders about it. It doesn't necessarily mean they get their choice. But a wise Prime Minister would ensure that any choice they do make would be suitable to the opposition. I think once that process is done, the Palace will get a briefing package, and it will be discussed with them in terms of what the candidate is, what the process is, and ultimately the Prime Minister will make a phone call and advise the Queen to make the appointment, which she's obligated to do.
Richard Berthelsen, thank you so much. As always, really appreciate your analysis and your understanding of this subject for us. Really appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.